And let's start off with something very simple. I'm just going to hold one of the dice in the screen. Ellie, are you going to try your back windows?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Okay, let's send Dahlia good energy, you guys. There's a color and there's dot or dots. In the case of Pam and Bob, you may see a haze of color, you may see a flash. Bob, you may hear the word, you may see the dot or dots. Okay, that's correct, Dahlia. Something appears, write her down. Bob, that's the correct color. Very good.
I have to sit this round out. I had to lift my mask and then I saw you.
Okay. And Sharon, you got the exact color and the number. And Pam, you got the color. You're out by one on the number. And that out by one game is something the Mindsight loves to play all the time. It's the blue 4. Very good on both you getting the color, though. That was right off the bat. Something easier are the white letters on black, only because we've got the blackness of our visual field. Everybody just veg out. There are 2 letters in the screen. Now, for the seeing in real time, ladies, this is easy to do. For Bob and Pam, you can go with your intuitive Mindsight, or if you're seeing dot or dots with the bright light, look through one or more of those dots, especially if it's an unusual dot that could be brighter. Now, it usually starts off where you can just see colors only through those, and then they eventually get a little bigger and you can see the letters through them. What 2 letters are you seeing? Go empty, completely let go. And at any time, you can breathe slow and deep, and that helps to get you out of your left brain. That's correct, Pat. Well done. Dahlia, through your other windows, are you picking up anything? And Sharon, you got the 2 letters. Well done. And Bob, just hold that up a little higher. The one on, let's see, it's your right hand now, but it'll be on your left if you look at your board, Bob. If you were to remove the very top part of that letter, that is the letter. Pam, the letter on your board, when you look at it on your left, when it's in front of you, I'm going to give it to you because with your Mindsight, they're considered the same letter. So well done on that.
Thank you.
And Dahlia?
No, I had to look for my front. I could only see the color.
Okay, so yes, that's correct. Well done. The letters Z and U. Well done, Bob. You got the Z just now. And there's the U. Very good. V and U are considered the same because it's that same basic look. With the hazy Mindsight, it's difficult to see a point, so it's very similar to you. I'm going to do a remote view / travel back in time or reading my mind. Any one of those 3 paths to get what this object is. At exactly 6:50 my time, that's Eastern time. So it was 10 minutes to 7 or 10 minutes before we started the class. I took an object. Now, this is an object that can be in a house or it can be in an office, either one, and it's a pretty common object. And right now, it's under my laptop on the frame that the laptop sits on. It's just under the laptop, sort of in that open space. And I took a picture of it at 6:50, and I'm looking at that picture, and I'm saying what it is, and I'm imagining to feel the object and use it of what it would be used for. So there's at least 3 ways you can get this, and it's automatic in most cases, function of your right brain. You can come at 6:50 and watch me take the object, put it under the laptop frame there, and take a picture of it. That picture is still in my phone. Interesting, Sharon, that you would say that. Sharon says paper, and I can tell you that this object is something that can interact with paper. Now, okay, Bob says paper clip. We're zeroing in here. Dahlia says pencil. Pat says red stapler. Pam, did you say something?
Yes, I said pencil.
Well, I'm going to lift it up and show you guys in the screen. This was a real easy one. Take your mask up for a second, and there it is.
Oh,
It is a stapler. It's not red, but it is a stapler. So well done, Pat. Excellent. And of course, Sharon, you said paper. So you were seeing the accessories of it. And Bob, you were seeing an accessory of the paper. And of course, who said pencils, we're seeing accessories of the paper also. So it's interesting the way the Mindsight works. It will give you other items around it that are commonly used with it. So most of the time, you're never wrong. Your Mindsight is just wandering around other things. So very good.
A stapler does clip paper, by the way.
It does clip paper. Yeah, very good. Okay, mask back down. That was too easy. Let's just do the exercises for the ladies who are seeing the room, and for Bob and Pam, as they call out what it is, just visualize it momentarily, and that will help open your mind sight more. I may come to either one of you at any time as well. Sharon.
Green circle. CIRCLE.
Okay, very good. And Pat?
A lion, light brown and dark brown lion, LION.
And Dahlia?
A gray elephant, ELEPHANT.
Bob, you happen to see a shape, a color, or a word, or any of the letters in the word. It's a picture card.
Something in the air, like a bird or bird wings.
You're close. It's actually a goldfish, but in your mind sight, it could look like a bird with those fins. Yep, so you're very close. Very well done, Bob. This one's for Pam.
Is it red?
Close enough. Is that purple button, but it can look red in your screen. Well done on that. And Sharon.
It's a brown and green horse. HORSE.
Okay, and I'll just clarify it. The horse is brown, but the saddle's green.
Yeah, thank you.
Remember, we have to have lots of and Pat.
That is a drum, a red and yellow drum, DRUM.
And Dahlia.
That says telephone, TELEPHONE.
Now, this one is for both Bob and Pam. If you see something, say something, just like at the airport. Totally let go and go empty. Be a passive observer. Just report what you're seeing.
I think it looked kind of like a beehive.
Well, I'm going to say that you're in the realm of shapes. Now,
I think it's round. Go ahead.
Yes, yep. Both you are correct. Now, zero in on the color.
I say it's red.
Well, Pam and Bob, lift your mask up and you'll see what it is.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
See? It's a red apple. And
Yeah.
both of you were seeing the shape. And then, Bob, you saw the color. So very well done, both of you. Mask down. Dahlia.
That is a hat, black and HAT.
Okay. And Pat.
That is a green frog. He's two-tone, light green and medium green, and that's frog, FROG.
This one is again for Bob and Pam. There's three colors. So see if the shape comes to you. See if any one of the three letters come to you. See if the colors come to you. Imagine you can see through that mask, just like Dahlia, Pat, and Sharon.
the flower.
Interesting that you say flower, because the first letter on flower is the first letter on this word. That's the mind sight. It plays little games like that, little clues. Bob, are you picking up any of the attributes of this card?
Fox.
First thing I saw was something bright and gold or yellow.
It is bright because it's what Pam just said. It's the fox. Lift your mask up and just verify.
Oh, wow, cool. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Go, Pam.
Thank you.
And Bob, you were seeing something bright, and it's a bright orange, so well done on that also. This one, again, is for Bob and Pam. It's one of the picture cards. Now, bear in mind, all these picture cards have a border of red around them. So I want you to visualize a vertical card that's basically white with a red frame. And when you visualize the red frame around the outside, like 1/4-inch frame or whatever, of red, what appears on top of that white?
Is it an apple?
It's related, and I'll tell you why later. Okay, Bob?
I'm getting something like a pen or a knife.
The bottom part of this is the shape of a pen or a knife. So you guys are zeroing in any more attributes. Pam?
Caramel apple on a stick, but no.
Okay, well, you say apple on a stick. That's what this would look like to your mind sight, because lift your mask up.
Oh, yeah.
Aha.
See?
That's what I was thinking. I thought,
There
yeah.
you go. Well
apple.
done.
It's
Well
a green
done.
apple on a stick.
And I knew it was green. I was going to say frog.
So
Very
there you
good.
go. The bottom part looks like a pen or a knife, right? And how do we know this isn't an apple tree, right?
Right.
Well done. And last card, this one's for Pam and Bob. Did you see it before you put your mask down, Bob? Okay.
No,
Okay, so just let go, release all expectation, take the attitude you don't care, and be a passive observer. Remember, all this operates in your right brain all by itself. Pam, you had something?
Yeah, is it a circle?
It has the shape of a circle. Well done. Keep going. Look for a color, or notice if a color comes to your visual field.
Is it bright or orange?
You just called what it is. Lift your mask up, everybody. Who wants to see it?
Oh, wow. Okay.
You said the word orange, so you got it, Bob.
All right.
Okay, well done. Got those 7 symbols. We haven't worked with them for a while. Okay, masks on, everybody. And I'm going to shuffle the symbols up. Just as a reminder, we have the circle, triangle, and square. And they can be open or closed. And then there's the plus. So altogether, there's 7 symbols. I'm going to just reach in and I'm going to grab one, put it on the table, grab another, put it on the table, picking at random. And there's 2 in the screen. Could be different, could be similar. Report what you're getting. If you're seeing in real time, just write it down, do a quick drawing. Pam, the one on the left side of your board is correct. And the other one, you know how you have solid or closed, solid or
Yes.
open?
Yes.
It is the correct configuration, but a different symbol.
Okay.
Dahlia, that's correct. Well done. And Pat, correct. That's well done. Try again, Pam. Sharon, that's correct. Well done. Bob, move yours to the right just a little bit. Try again. You've got the configuration correct on one of them, but the actual symbols, try again. So just go completely empty. I'm going to give some motion. That can help. And Bob, one more time. The one on the left is correct. I'm going to move it very far back and just look through any bright spot you might be seeing in your mask. You want to try to promote your real-time Mindsight to open. So the one on the left is correct. Just lift your mask, Bob and Pam, and this is what it is. It's the open triangle and the closed triangle. So
Okay.
that would tend to throw you off because your brain would say, why would they be the same?
Right. I
It's
kept seeing that, thinking I was seeing the one on the left over and over again the wrong way.
And see, that's where your left brain jumps in and says, oh, they wouldn't be the same symbol.
Right.
This one is going to be a remote viewing again. It's a really good way to stimulate our intuitive mindsight, which stimulates our advanced level mindsight. I'm going to grab one at random under the table. It's any one of those 7. And there it is on the table. I'm looking at it, but it's out of view of the screen. Okay, I'm saying what it is in my mind. I'm looking at it and visualizing it. You can get it by any number of paths that your right brain will automatically pick. It'll pick the one that's easiest for itself. You could come by remote viewing, come to the Ben Miller at Goderich and just drive an hour south to my place. I'm out in the country by the river. Come into the basement level. It's a high basement with open windows on the one side overlooking the river. Come in. I'm at the end of the room by the fireplace and there's a round table and look down at the table and you will see which symbol it is and if it's open or closed. Okay, well done, Dahlia. You got it. Let's have a round of applause for Dahlia.
Yay.
Well,
Yay, Dahlia.
well done.
Oh.
That's excellent, Dahlia. Very good remote viewing. Yes, Pam, you got it. Well done for Pam. Round of applause for Pam also. Karen, did you have something? Okay, that is the symbol, but it's the other configuration. So well done. And let's just end the class with something very simple. It's a dice in your screen. What's the color? How many dot or dots? Pat got it right. That's correct. You're out by 1 on the number, Pam. Try again on the color. Okay, that's correct, Dahlia. Well done, Dahlia, on getting that closed square. Yes, Pam, that's correct. You got the color, you got the number. Yes, Sharon, that's correct. Okay, you got the number, Bob. So everybody can lift their mask up now. Well done on tonight's session. Any discussion on tonight's class or anything that you notice has been changing over the last few days?
Interesting how on the sides and in the back, I can see the shapes and the colors and the dice now, but I still can't read or see the pictures that clearly. So it's just like, and the colors, I have to be really close because otherwise I can't tell green from blue. Like it's so weird. It always feels like I'm cheating if I accidentally see from my front. So I've turned this way now. And I definitely have windows up here. It's just hard for me to see through them on this screen, but I definitely do. So I'm going to figure out how to work with those. So
Fabulous. That's great,
A
Dahlia.
couple of odd shaped milky spots. And tonight, when I've had the lights on them, they would shimmer. And I don't know if that means anything or not.
Pam, if you, when you have your light on and those white milky patches are shimmering like that,
Yeah.
hold your neon colored copy paper up one sheet at a time,
Okay.
and you'll probably be able to see those colors because that's how it was when I first started seeing just the colors.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
tip. Thank you, Pat. That's great. Good tip.
I found it interesting that this is the second time that it happened where I identified that shape that was a seal. To my mind, it just looked like a seal, and I said it was the rabbit, but for some reason I identified that as a seal, and it was the second time that this has happened. I don't know what that
Interesting.
It's quite common in Mindsight because obviously you're seeing the room, but sometimes your intuitive mindsight can overlap also. And of course, those images are more fuzzy. So that rabbit in the intuitive mindsight can look like a seal. So you're likely we're overlapping a bit there, Sharon, but it's all good.
The mind side, I seem to be getting better, and it seems like I can tell for lack of a better word, tell the place or the feeling that the mind side has, rather than being loose and having things, going different places in my mind. And what does it feel like? It's finally settling into a spot or a mode or some kind of definite feeling.
Okay, great, Bob. Over the months, you've had a lot of interesting sort of experiences with your mindset. I love your stories. Great, everybody. We'll have a super Thanksgiving in the US there tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Rob.
I'm
Thank
glad,
you, Rob.
and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Sharon.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you.